I'm not sure how straight I can call this match with Mikey Tenderfoot in the middle of it.
Yeah, as we've seen in that video package to start the show, you and Mikey Tenderfoot have got over a 3-year history here in IPW, and the heat has been boiling to a boiling point. If a boiling point can ever go to a boiling point, that would be.
What are you babbling about?
I have no idea.
Shotgun drop kick down by Mikey Tenderfoot on Jarrell Clark. Now, see, you're over here ranting and raving about bubbling. There's action going on here in this ring.
Mikey Tenderfoot and Jarrell Clark, both huge fan favorites here in IPW. Mikey goes for a big drop kick. Jarrell ducks under, big leg lariat, wipes out Mikey Tenderfoot. Jarrell Clark with the upper hand here early.
Leg lariats seem to be in vogue these days in IPW hardcore wrestling now. Jarrell Clark whipped around and now thrown in big Hurricane Run into the bottom corner there. Mikey Tenderfoot looking a little worse for wear. He's not sure where he is.
Beautiful submission hold. Jarrell Clark locking it on with Mikey Tenderfoot. Once again, getting the upper hand early. Billy the Kid Dalton has got his hands full in this match, but he's the referee that he insists he's the man that needs to be brought up to the main event level here in IPW, and he's going to have his hands full. Look at that kick by Shooting Star. This guy, I've heard a hell of a lot of them coming out of England. He's here in IPW. He knows if he wants to make a name for himself on the independent scene, IPW's where it's at.
Certainly right there, Rodney. And he's going to make a name for himself at the expense of Hot Shot now. No longer, don't call me Scotty. Right there in the middle of the ring working that humongous side headlock. He may not be the best physique, but he sure is quick like a cat.
I can't imagine you sitting here and trying to call this match down the middle with Mikey Tenderfoot as a member of one of the teams. As everybody's seen that's been following IPW for the past 3 years, they know what the Alliance of Defiance did to Mikey Tenderfoot. But again, he's got his hands full tonight, and he's not worried about Rod Steele. He's not worried about the AOD. And you see Scotty Hotshot taking the opening, but then gets wicked ass kick right to the knee. He's got to be in trouble.
He looks like he's hurting there after a big drop kick to the knee and another big shot right to the chops. Scotty Hotshot now with a tremendous elbow right to his kneecap. Wow, he's hurting for certain. And here comes the best from Budapest.
The Bug, who is making a name for himself. Some people are doing it in England. Some people are doing it in Puerto Rico and Japan. He's doing it in Budapest, Hungary. But it's not in wrestling. It's in the pornography business. And you see, he takes the wrestling and porn business very seriously. Look at the conditioning of the Bug. The last time we seen him, he looked like a cross between Rico Casanova and the Pillsbury Doughboy. But the guy looks absolutely incredible tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's that way. Where's the mask? He wants the highest identity from this pornography ring that he's running over there in Budapest. Now we see a roll up here by Ballas Azulis, who's running quick. One of the premier students there at the Florida WrestlePlex that you too can be a member of if you call right now, 727-526. Help me out here, Ron Nemi.
67-78. Ballas Azulis, one of the kids that's coming through the WrestlePlex, got put into this match totally unexpected. Most people would not be ready. He's coming in here doing everything he can. Rolled up by about 1, 2.5. Ballas Azulis with the presence of mind to get out and then get leveled by a huge lariat by the Bug. Ballas Azulis is in a lot of trouble, but this kid has got more heart than most even care to mention. This kid is doing everything he can to make a name for himself at the WrestlePlex right here for IPW.
And here he comes, Mikey Tenderfoot. Mikey's known to whip around these young kids, and here he is taking Noah. Big axe bomber there. You see, sure he's going to get away with doing that on the little kid, Ron Nemi. He's not going to pull that stunt with the former World's Heavyweight Champion.
I've seen Mikey Tenderfoot basically kicking your ass from Davie to Miami to Tampa and St. Pete. Mikey Tenderfoot has been working hand in hand with Ballas Azulis at the WrestlePlex, and it's basically the teacher, and they're beating the hell out of the students. Look at that wicked super kick.
Take a look at the win-loss record, Ron Nemi. You're going to sit here and compare Ballas Azulis to Rod Steele. You've got to be kidding me. And look at this big back suplex now by Shooting Star. Goes to the cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Ballas Azulis. You mean to tell me you're going to compare this move to Rod Steele? You are out of your mind, Ron Nemi.
Again, the arrogance and the ego running wild here with Rod Steele, the so-called leader of the Alliance of Defiance. He can't sit here and call it right down the middle like the hardcore giant Rod Nemi. But Shooting Star is in there taking it to Ballas Azulis, who's taking a hell of a... Oh, my God, look at that beautiful head drop right to the Pat McGroin type area, leveling Ballas Azulis. If that mask wasn't covering that ugly face of his, we'd see the paint etched across his face.
You know, I don't care who you are, Ron Nemi. Whether you get shot in the McGroin, it's going to be the great equalizer. Double clothesline here. Look at this poor kid. He's a worst worst. And here they are making the rookie mistake. One guy hits you, you don't go barreling into the ring. What's the matter with you guys?
The referee should also know better, too. This is refereeing 101.
Oh, dance away, Mikey. Dance away.
Very, very fancy footwork. I'll give the guy credit. Mikey Tenderfoot has been working with justice on that footwork and the dance-like abilities at the castle. I'll tell you what, the kid's a raver. He's a wrestler. He's a former referee. Look at that power bomb by the Bug, leveling Bullets Azulis, who's in all kinds of trouble.
Look at the agility on the Bug now, dropping the leg across the chest, even though it should have been across the neck. Still, Bug looking dead at the camera. Look at the mug on that cat.
Was it supposed to be across the throat? The truth is, the Bug knows exactly what he's doing, and it looks like he's actually going to work on the chest of Bullets Azulis. Mikey Tenderfoot comes in, picks him up, dead weight, wicked vertical suplex, hook in the leg. That's got to be it. The referee's down, but again, give Bullets Azulis credit where credit is due. This kid is fighting in there tooth and nail. Jarrell Clark going absolutely crazy. He wants to get in there, get the hot tag, and basically save the life of his tag team partner, who's basic.
I want to cut you off for 1 second here, Ronnie. I want you to take a look at what just happened here. You know, Mikey Tenderfoot still not abiding by the rules, if you notice. Not the quick tags. They're not tagging it out. Little sneaky stuff behind the ref's back. And you guys want to talk about how great this kid is? I know where this kid's from. For 3 long years, I've trained with this kid.
Oh, you're going to take credit.
Everything about this boy.
You're going to take credit for the career of Mikey Tenderfoot. You don't want to take credit for firing him from the Alliance of Defiance. You don't want to take credit for corrupting this young man. What the hell is he? He's actually getting groped by Bullets Azulis. That's got to be sexual harassment. For God's sake, get our HR director. Bring Bullets Azulis up on all kinds of charges. And for God's sake, somebody finish this guy off before he gets killed. He's blown up. He's beaten up. He's completely done. And he still kicks out.
You know, what I can't believe is the audacity of Shooting Star just to kind of put that grope on by young Balls. That kind of character, that's not in this kid's character.
I don't like groping of any kind when you got it going on here at the WrestlePlex, unless it's on the booking couch and the Hardcore Giants trying to run over some of the great ideas that I've always got with these great ballets here in IPW, like Ipuna, who's at ringside with my good friend Hotshot.
Well, now, if rumors are true there, Rodney, I've heard a few times on that booking couch. Well,
please, let's not bring that up here. Look at Bullets Azulis, hot tag, up and under, right on the Bug. Jarrell Clark, beautiful tornado DDT, leveling the Bug for a wicked Yakuza kick by Mikey Tenderfoot. Levels Jarrell Clark, goes for another, blocks him, hooks him for a beautiful suplex. Mikey Tenderfoot in all kinds of trouble. Shooting Star takes a beautiful drop toe hold. Jarrell Clark, he's a one-man wrecking crew, taking on all 3 members of this conglomeration.
Jarrell Clark isn't Balls Azulis. He's not Hotshot. He's actually one of the premier athletes here in IPW. Oh my God!
What the hell was that?
Looked to me like a Shooting Star drop kick, leg drop gimmick. I don't know what you'd call it.
That's exactly what it was. And how the hell did Shooting Star kick out of his own variation of his twisty, flippity Shooting Star deal? Jarrell Clark gets leveled by the Bug. Very proud of himself, I might add. This is the kind of action you're going to see Rod Steele July 19th. Collateral Damage when IPW Hardcore teams up once again with NWA Florida. This is the kind of mayhem you see at the WrestlePlex for every single live TV taping. But while I'm babbling about that, it looks like the man of the hour, Jarrell Clark, is setting up his opponent for the 630. It's got to be it, Rod Steele.
This is where this boy gets his name from, a big, huge 630 now. All he's got to do is cover up, and he walks right into a German suplex by Mikey Tenderfoot. Good Lord, this kid's on his feet, but Mikey made the mistake of throwing him right into his own corner, and Balls Azulis gets a boot to his face just for his troubles.
Bullets Azulis comes in, tries for the save, and once again, the kid might be in a league that he's not quite ready for. Shooting Star throws himself over the top rope, 3 rows into the back. Look at this wicked Bug Tenderfoot combination pin. Your winners, Mikey Tenderfoot, the Pest from Budapest, and Shooting Star, Rod Steele. I'd like to say it was a pleasure to call this match with you, but the truth is, I'm rather disgusted that you won't give Mikey Tenderfoot the credit that he's due.